Hey guys, I'm in downtown Los Angeles at the design studio of Candice Ccuoco, where she will be giving us a lesson in fashion. So follow me into Candice's studio as we get a lesson in Fashion 101.
So I thought that we could do a pencil skirt. Like I'll sketch out, maybe you can we can play with lengths and stuff like that.
Okay.
I'll sketch out a few different lengths and then we can pick one and then we'll pattern it.
Okay.
We'll cut it and then we'll stitch it.
So many steps. Okay, I'm ready to learn. Fashion tip 101. Mm-hmm. We like high-waisted.
Like nice little something. High waist. In my patterns, I always add, I always think about nobody is straight up and down. So when I pattern, and we'll do that later, I always pattern a little bit of shape into the...
Like a little bit of hips, a little bit of booty,
yeah, we
all
got
of that.
Curves and,
curves.
And a stomach, and
it's life.
Yeah.
No, you're not fooling anyone.
So we're thinking this color. Okay guys, so this is step one of everything. You come up with the conception of what you're doing and the functionality and everything else that's needed to move on to step two. So we've decided that we're gonna make a pencil skirt and we've drawn it out, talked about the functionality, and now we will move on to step two.
So once you have your design, then most of the time you can start with a block, a pattern block, or you can go buy patterns if you want to do it.
I have done that before when I was doing a swimsuit line.
Yeah.
And you know, the thought of patterns and making it, it just was like a lot.
It's a bit intense.
And I needed a you. I needed a you around. So now you're gonna kind of show us how we construct our very own pattern. So we're doing this from scratch. So the first step you need to do when you're making a pattern is measurements.
Measurements. The biggest thing, especially for a pencil skirt, you just want to pick up key measurements. So waist, hips, center front length, and under the butt. So we're just going to take a few measurements, we'll write them down, and then you can, it's kind of like connecting the dots.
Okay.
So
let's do it.
From there. And then where would you want the pencil skirt to
I
hit?
think that's a good height right there. Disguise my tummy. We love high waist. We love high waist.
Your tummy's the same measurement as mine.
Am I? What's it looking like? What's it looking like?
27.
Okay.
Let's do
my hips?
Yeah, let's do
It's my hips, isn't it?
Hips are good. 37.
What's this, under my butt?
Yep.
Hey. So my measurements are 27, 37, 38. You know that song? Like. Yeah.
So what I like to do, when you're doing a pattern from scratch, you kind of have to break it up into different blocks. Sometimes it's visually hard to see. So, especially, it depends on the pattern. So for our sketch, what we're doing is we're going to do one front piece, and then to be able to stitch it together.
You need a front and a back for the skirt.
You take your measurement and you basically, I always divide it in half and then add a little bit to the back.
Okay.
Because the back is always bigger than the front.
Yes.
And it makes your waist look a little bit smaller.
We love small waists. The pleat? Okay, I see
Yeah,
that.
this little vent that we want. And we're gonna, you wanna give yourself enough room, especially for the length, because we're gonna just add length to this.
Okay.
Some people like to tape, I like to pin. So I'm gonna pin the pattern to the paper. We're gonna pin the pattern to the paper.
Hundred days have made me older since the last time that I saw your pretty face. 1,000 lies have made me colder, and I don't think I can look at this the same. But all the miles that separate.
And then this is called a hip curve, and it has the shape of the hip. So for pencil skirts, it's super important because, you know, we want to add shape into the skirt.
And this would be available at any design store, Joann's, fabric store. Okay.
Just still with me in my dreams. And tonight, it's only you and me. Yeah. 100 days have made me older since the last time that I saw your pretty face. 1,000 lies have made me colder, and I don't think I can look at this the same. But all the miles that separate disappear now when I'm dreaming of your face. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still on my lonely mind. I think about you, baby, and I dream about you all the time. I'm here without you, baby, but you're still with me in my dreams. And tonight, it's only you and me. Yeah.
Special.
We'll do those later.
Okay.
You can cut while I cut. Let me get.
I don't think I should be in charge of cutting, but okay.
We're gonna do it together.
You can do this, guys. Step 2, guys.
Step 2.
Now we're moving on to step 3.
So the most important part about a stretch fabric is not so much the grain. So more like a knit with a finish on the top.
Ooh, losing out pattern. Got
Okay,
it.
they fly away from me all the time. You want to think about the direction of stretch. So we want the stretch to go this way. So we're going to place the patterns where you want the most stretch. So like you'll get the stretch in the hips.
Okay.
That's where we're going to want the stretch. And for this, you want to pay attention. You kind of want to like eyeball out what you're going to use, and then you're going to cut off the rest of it. So go ahead and utilize the fabric as much as you can.
So we just kind of put these down just to make sure they don't really move, or is that too soon?
No, you can put them down. You don't want the fabric, go ahead and put them down.
Okay, so should I
You don't
put
want your pattern to move.
down here?
Can I even sometimes put the things that I'm using?
Okay, yeah, because the cutting part, it gets tricky, I can imagine. Okay, so this was step 3. Step 1 was deciding what we're gonna do. The
sketching.
actual design, the sketching,
Yep.
figuring out what we're gonna do. Step 2 was coming over to the pattern paper and actually mapping down the pattern. And then step 3 was picking the fabric and cutting everything out basically as we did pattern.
Yep, now we have a skirt in pieces.
Yes.
And now you're gonna stitch it. You're gonna stitch
I'm
it.
gonna stitch it?
Yeah.
Okay guys, here we go. We're gonna go stitch our skirt. We have our fabric, we have our pattern, ready to go.
So when you're sewing with faux leather or real leather, you have to use something called a Teflon foot. And normally your feet, it's a regular foot and they're metal. But for this case, we're gonna use the Teflon foot and it helps glide over the fabric and sew
So
easier.
the Teflon foot is a needle?
No, it's the foot right here. And that's what keeps your fabric down.
Wow.
That's one side seam.
One side done. I'm feeling so proud right now. You don't even know. For the zipper there.
Yep. And then we'll hem it and I'll put like a facing in the top, but you have a skirt now.
Guys, we just made a skirt from A to Z. Candice Ccuoco here in downtown LA. This is so cool.
It's gonna look so good on you.
Hope you guys learned something. Make sure to check in next time to VanessaJSimmons.com.